has been involved in a crash. Okay? And so I'm like, what? I knew he was at home, so I called him, and he's like, babe, the police just called me and said they were checking on me. They got an emergency alert, said that I was in a crash. And he's like, I don't even know where my phone is, because he answered on the watch. And I was like, well, where did you last have it? And he's like, I don't know. He said, I might have left it on top of your car. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, so, yeah, I'm like, so when I pull out of the driveway, I said, just go check the neighborhood, go around the corner. Couldn't have, fall just right around the corner. So I've never had to do the locate my phone thing, iPhone. I would say, well, let me see what you got this locate your services thing. I never knew.
Of course, you never tracked his phone.
Oh, look. Of course you never tracked his phone.
Of course not.
But
I know now.
I did not know that it gives you the coordinates. It gives you the map. It shows you on the map where it was. So we live off, one exit down. It showed me that it was in the middle of 35. Like under the bridge.
No. 30.
30, sorry. Middle of 30, under the bridge. Okay.
Weird.
So, so I'm like,
By Alameda. 30 in Alameda.
It's this phone right here.
Right here.
So it's nighttime. He's got me out there dangerously
75 miles an hour, the phone falls off the car.
Yeah.
On the highway.
Yeah. So it took him maybe once we were there, maybe 10 minutes to find it. He's out there with a flashlight or whatever. He finds it.
In the middle of the highway, bro.
It must have gone, and I was in the far right lane, so it would have had to have fallen off and bounced or whatever, right?
Oh, yeah.
Not a scratch on it. The OTTERBOX. No cracks.
Spokesman for OTTERBOX right there.
I know.
AT&T, 15 in there. Is that a 14? 14 Pro Max.
Yeah. I didn't know. And it also notified other emergency contacts, my sister and the hospital.
The police called me.
Did not know that.
Yeah. So it senses impact. I don't know if you knew about that one story about this gentleman. He went mountain biking, and he fell. He flipped over, cracked his skull open. He had his watch on him. The watch asked him, "Hey, you good?" No, nothing. No response. His skull's cracked open. He's knocked out. Right. It has a little countdown meter. Beep, beep, beep. SOS. Hey, are you conscious? Do you need help? No response. And then they right away, coordinates and everything down.
See, and that's the
thing. They saved his life.
Yeah,
to the inch. I mean, it says okay, you could drive up to it or you could walk up to it. So I took the walk, and it led me right to the phone.
Yeah, and that's the thing that people, you can have an Android and that's all fine and good, but I don't think it does what this does. Because there have been people that have died that have crashed and fell into a ravine. Nobody knew what happened.
Well, it's crazy to just say that because whenever there were. Like you mentioned earlier, it notified your emergency contacts.
Yeah.
So that thing notified the family, like, hey, there's been an incident. By the time the family got there, all they found was a pool of blood.
Oh, because they'd already got him.
They've already taken him. By the time the family would have got there, the man would have been long gone.
Yep.
And for all you guys who want to go to the titty bar, and you don't want your old lady to know, I'm telling you, if you take the phone, you forget it that night at home. You forget your phone at the house. Then she can't track you unless she got something in your pocket.
You heard?
Your phone, your watch, you got to make sure you ain't doing none of that. If you go to the titty bar, take my advice.